遠い空の果てから祈る声をすくい上げてそよぐ風の音に乗せて青き鳥は幸せを運ぶ燃え盛る夕日より赤き堺の炎を解き放って再生の歯車を回す若き鳥は無限の輪を詰める刻まれた魂が記憶がまだそう続くさで過去の芸は払われて届かず翼をもたげて落ちてく海にこだまし静かにとけかず合う話の肉にあった太鼓の影に溢れた心が泣き出す奪い合う定めなら心を殺してやまぬ涙の雨を降らそういつか夢見たよもできた眠く日まで
Okay, hello everybody. I hope no one saw me because I think I accidentally like briefly may have turned on my camera, but hopefully it didn't actually happen. Because if it did, that would be bad. Okay, music is still playing. I need to turn it off. Okay. So hello. I'm not sure how many people are here. I think it's only one person, so hi. Gonna see if anyone else can come on. Or we really dive in, but Okay, so yeah, what we're gonna be doing today is some whale shark identification. So yeah, that's basically what we're gonna do. I think I'm gonna pull up the shark anatomy thing again, so that we can go over that real quick, like, because it's important. Because we mentioned keels a lot. Want to make sure everybody's gotta know what a keel is. Okay, gotta know that. It's important. Yay, thank you. I was trying to like change what microphone it was set to, and I like accidentally clicked on the camera thing, and I was like, oh my gosh! I think I like clicked it again before it actually had the time to turn on, but it was like a panic moment for me. I was not happy. I was not at all happy. But I think it's okay now. I think it was okay. Okay. Looks like we have 2 people. Okay. Okay, we have 2 people. So right now, real quick, like, I'm going to share the anatomy thing. Like, I don't know if you 2 need to go over it, but I'll go over it just in case, I guess. What? Oh, here we go. I think this is one I need to share on. Okay. Woo! Okay. So, real quick, going to come over here and look at this. So this is the shark anatomy. Let me just zoom in a little. So, all kinds of cool stuff here. The main thing that we focus on, you can see it's divided into 3 kind of sections of the body, which is head, trunk, and tail. And most of what we focus on when we're talking about whale shark ID on the cam is the tail section right here, this big chunk. So what we're going to look for is with one of the sharks, Taroko, you can really tell who he is really well by his caudal fin. But for telling apart Trixie and Alice, we're going to be looking at this line right here. This is called the caudal keel. We usually just call it the keel. It can also be called the lateral keel, I believe. So whenever we say the word keel, this is what we're referring to. Right here is this little line that's kind of the mid part of their tail. It actually appears as a little bit of a ridge on whale sharks. So we're going to be keeping our eye on this keel here. And then for Yushan, we're going to be looking at the dorsal fin. So as always, I'm going to actually go over each of the sharks before we start trying to ID them. My cat is like having an episode. What do you need? Okay. But so yeah, we're gonna look at each of the sharks, go over how to identify all of them. But yeah, just keep in mind, gonna be looking at the tail, gonna be looking at the caudal fin for Taroko, and the caudal keel for Alice and Trixie, and the dorsal fin for Yushan. So just keep that in mind. Keep in mind what the keel is, because we're gonna be talking about that a lot. Let's see. Okay. All right. I'm gonna stop sharing this real quick and go back to Ocean Voyager. Woo! It says I have 3 viewers now. Ooh, exciting. Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna... Okay, I don't know who all is here, but I know that 3 people are. So anyways, alright, so here we have the Ocean Voyager webcam, obviously, and we're gonna wait for someone to swim by. Right over here, we can see... that looks pretty Taroko-ish, but I'm gonna wait to get a clearer view before I say for sure. My cats are running around. Okay, so yeah, right now we're just kind of waiting for a whale shark to swim by. I see someone over here. Yeah, I got a glimpse of a dorsal. Looks kind of like Yushan. I'm pretty sure that's Yushan. So we're gonna wait for him to swim around so you guys can get a clear view of him. I'm like 99% sure that's Yushan. But like I said, we're gonna wait, give him a chance to kind of swing on around here. So the things you're going to want to look out for with Yushan is a dorsal fin that is tilted severely to the right. And by right, I mean his right. So, and also he often swims very fast and has a lot of fish. Yeah, so this is him. So you can see his dorsal is very tilted to the side. And also he has all of these fish. Sometimes the other sharks can have fish, but he's the one who has it the most. And sometimes if he's at the right angle, you can see he has a weird little like scoop, like a circular scoop out of his dorsal fin as well as it being tilted. So he is super easy to identify. He's really small. He often swims quite fast. He often has a lot of fish around him. And most importantly, he has a very tilted dorsal fin. It tilts to the right. And if you see him at the right angle, you can actually see that he has that little circular scoop out of his fin, so that's a great way to identify him. He's definitely the easiest one to identify on the cam, I would say. And even in real life, just that dorsal fin is hard to miss, especially in real life. So that is Yushan, the one that just swam by with the tilted fin and all that stuff. So that's how we can tell him apart. So now we gotta wait for Taroko and also the ladies to come by. It looks like Yushan's gonna be really front and center for us today, because he's just going in like a loop, like he's already coming back for more. Rachel, what are you doing? Meow. Meow. Come here. Meow. Meow. Come here. Come here. Meow. Okay. We need someone who isn't Yushan. I mean, he's my bae, but like... Oh, I believe that is a shark over here, so we're gonna wait to see who comes around. So yeah, this is Yushan again. Get a good look at him. Check out that dorsal fin. Check out how small he is. Oh, here we go. Here's a shark. Okay. All right, so first off, this is Trixie. You can see there's this weird dark spot right here. So that is one way to identify her. And as she swims around, you're also going to be able to see that it's weird it's not showing up as much today, but usually like, oh, it's cuz she's on the wrong side. I think. Actually, I don't know. But her tail we're just going to compare her to Alice over here cuz Alice is like easier. So this is Alice. You can see the cam is kind of loading her freckles right now. She has a ton of freckles. And you can see her keel right here is all torn up. It is just wrecked beyond belief. So this right here is Alice, right? And that was Trixie who swam by earlier. And the reason why it was throwing me off is because usually Trixie, she has like a really white keel. And it wasn't showing like that this time. But basically, if it's not showing white, you're just going to want to look for a keel that is neither Alice, which is like completely shredded, or Taroko, who we're going to talk about in a minute, because I would guess that this is him. Why is he being such a butt today? He's not going to like come over here and be cooperative. But if you can see, his tail is like super curvy and stuff. Yeah, they're not going to be cooperative. So the lighting is weird, so we can't tell how white Trixie is, and Taroko is all throwing himself at the corner, and so this may be a little bit of an odd stream, but we're gonna do our best. So yeah, look for a white keel. If I see Trixie again, I'll probably just like straight up tell you guys. I might only like test you on, I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna wait to see if Trixie swims around again before I start testing, because that was weird, and I want to see her again and make sure that I'm like 99% sure that was not Taroko, because the tail totally didn't look like his, but I just want to be like 100% sure. So I'm gonna wait for Trixie to swim back around to get a better view of her. Okay, so while we're waiting, like I see that we have like 5 viewers right now, which is pretty crazy. So while we're waiting, I can talk about a couple little typist data things with you guys. So first of all, if you see in chat, our buddy O'Michael is posting in the chat right now. He's watching, and he is officially a staff member now. Like, I've let him into all of the accounts. He has access to the actual website. He can edit it. He can be on the social media, all of this stuff, because he's always been really helpful with it. Like, seriously, like, the website would not be anywhere near as complete as it is without him, so I made him an official staff member. So he's been helping me, like, get stuff together, like resources and links for blog posts, and just doing a lot of stuff and being super helpful. So, you know, round of applause for Michael over there. But also, thanks to him, you know, getting a bunch of links and stuff together, I have like 2 blog posts that I have all the information I need to write, and I'm gonna try and get to those really soon. And they're gonna be really fun. There's Tank. Hi, Tank. He's like, look at me. Ooh, I'm fancy. But he looks so funny when he swims. Why is he doing that with his head? He's like, whoa. Okay. But anyways, stupid Tank is distracting me. But so I have 2 blog posts that are kind of lined up to be written. I'm going to get to those at some point. But yeah, so be prepared and excited for some blog posts coming from the website. I'm also going to try and like get more active on the Twitter and the Tumblr. I just try to think of stuff to say on there. And also, again, like if any of you guys have suggestions on what we could do in like the DeviantArt group, that would be rad. So yeah. Oh, look, are you gonna come over here? Are you gonna actually swim around, or are you gonna be a butthole? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? He's gonna go, why? That's definitely Taroko over there, I would say. I'm like 99% sure that's Taroko, and he's just being a jerk today. He's being a big duty head. And I'm not happy about it. But anyways, so yeah, blog post coming out, social media, give us suggestions on, ooh, who dis? Right. This right here, I believe, is Trixie again. because we got this dark spot right here. It's just her white is not wanting to show up today, but as you can see, her keel right here is not nearly as torn up as Alice's, and also, yeah, her keel must be white when she's going in the other direction, must be the problem. I think that's what it is, like her, what would that be? Her right side is white and her left side is not. They usually go, kind of this direction, like this sort of circle, counterclockwise, and today they're deciding to swim clockwise, which is unfortunately the more difficult way to ID them, but it's also a little bit of a challenge for you guys who have been here doing this for a while. So they're swimming counterclockwise today, I mean clockwise today, and that is the problem. That's why we're not seeing Trixie's white butt. So even if you can't see the white on her tail, what we're going to look for with Trixie is she has that kind of dark spot on her left side. It's really close to her pectoral fin, and also her keel just is not Alice's or Toroko's. Toroko's keel, even though we haven't been able to see him today, really, his keel is very like weird and bent. Like there's a part on it where the keel is kind of like a V. Like if his keel was like a twig, right? It kind of looks like the twig has been snapped. It's like really interesting looking. So he has a little bit of like a bent keel, and then his actual tail is like super curvy and really like pointed at the end. It just like tapers off for like it looks really different from all the rest of theirs. And again, if he swims by and he stops like just going in the corner, if he actually swims by for us, I will be able to point it out really clearly. But he's not feeling, helpful today. But if he does that, you'll be able to see his tail is really unique. So today, with them swimming clockwise, we're just gonna have to do it by, process of elimination, and we're gonna look at Trixie and say her keel does not look like it's been in a garbage disposal. It does not look bent, and her tail isn't super curvy. She's obviously not Yushan. This must be Trixie. So that's just what we're gonna have to do today. Hi, Rachel. Hi, Rachel. Okay. That's that. I always forget that it's only on like one side. Oh, we lost 2 people. We're too boring. Okay. You're welcome. Oh gosh. Sorry, I'm like checking my Twitter and it's like being dumb. Okay. Someone just swam by. Oh, someone else. This looks like I'm seeing some freckle. Yeah, this is Alice. You can check out that tail now. Oh, there's Toroko right there. So try and watch his tail, like his actual tail fin, and see how curvy it is. And then Alice right here is actually switched directions, and you can see this side of hers is really torn up. Her left side is a little bit less, completely wrecked, but her right side is just woo. But yeah. Either way, you can tell that she has a really messed up tail on both of her sides, so you should be able to tell her from Trixie, okay? All right. I think we're okay. Here it is. I think we're gonna go ahead and does anyone need any like assistance? Any more kind of going over stuff? Maybe looking at pictures before we start with ID, or are you guys okay? Are you guys ready to start ID? Are you ready? And it looks like all 4 sharks are present today, so this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun. Oh wow, now there's only 2 people. Okay. Whoever the second person is, by the way, like post in the chat because we're about to do ID and you gotta participate to get those brownie points. All right. Okay, so we're gonna start ID now, and right here, this whale shark right here is gonna be 621. Who's that? Who is this shark right here? You gotta look at the keel, gotta look at the belly, gotta, register, is that a huge normal shark or is that like a tiny midget Yushan? Gotta be thinking about stuff. Gotta be thinking about those things. Who is 621? There's a humphead wrasse. Woo. Okay, looks like we got another shark swimming around. Okay. Up here, right, this whale shark is going to be 622. Okay? Who is 622? Look at the keel, look at the belly. And this right here, this one coming in is going to be 623. So 622 right here, 623. Who are they? And yep, 621 was Trixie. 623 is Yushan. Any guesses for 622? Might be a little late now. You guys might have already forgotten what it looked like, but yep, 622 is Alice. Good job. Good job. Good job. So yeah, it went Trixie, Alice, Yushan. So good job, guys. And hello to Jeff. I don't believe I've ever seen you at a stream before, so hello. I hope you have fun here in our little crazy nerdness. If you missed the ID tips for each shark, let me know, and I can go over them quickly again, because it doesn't take too much time. Woo. I'm trying to put on this watch that I'm using to use, like, shout-out times and stuff. Is it even the hand I normally do it on? No, it's this one. Okay, this shark rolling in right here. Who is this? 624. Woo. No, someone else is going to the corner. What the heck, guys? Why are you being mean today? Yep. Nope. 624 was Yushan. Taroko has a really, really curvy tail, so you gotta watch out for that. Okay, who's this up here? 625. Look at the keel. Does it look bent? Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna shout it out. This right here is Taroko. You see what I'm talking about? His keel is like a V. It looks like a snapped twig. It's really weird and bent. And then once his tail comes into view, you see like it's really curved. See that? See how curved it is? Yeah, you can see it right there really well. It's very curved and round. Okay, this is gonna be 626. Who's this right here? 626. That was 626. This right here is 627. Who's down here? When they roll in, you can shout out who they are. 627. Gonna check the chat. Yep, 626 is Alice. Good job. $626 is Alice. I might miss a shark when I'm like looking at the chat, so prepare yourselves for that possibility. Because I want to make sure you guys are getting the right answers. Yep, Yushan. Good job, guys. He's got that tilted dorsal fin. He's all small. All these things. I'm just gonna tell you the correct spelling of Taroko, not to be a grammar Nazi, but just to make sure everyone has the correct information in here, because that's what we're all about. All right, rolling in right here. 628. Who's that? 628. Do, 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 do. Once you guys get this a couple more times, I think I'm just gonna all the fish, all the fish, all the fish. Okay. If we get a good view of this one, this will be 629. Hopefully we get a good view of it. 629, guys. That keel is gonna come into the light soon. You're gonna be able to kind of see a little bit. All right, who does that look like? 629. That was a little tricky. Gotta ask yourself, did it look really shredded or did it look kind of white? Because that shark was actually swimming the normal counterclockwise, so that will be Trixie's white side. So if you saw any whiteness, that's Trixie, but if it looked really shredded up, that's gonna be Alice. Yep, Yushan, good job. And nope, 629 was Trixie. That was not a bent keel. That was a solid line white keel. If you notice, when she swam into the light, it kind of highlighted that weird white stripe that she has. This right here is going to be 630. Right here. When we're looking at Taroko, we're looking for a bent keel and a very curved tail. A bent keel and a curved tail. So who is 630? Who just swam over there? And this over here can be 631. Another thing, okay, I'm just going to shout this one out. This one is Alice. And another thing, when she's swimming in this direction, you see she has this like really big barnacle at the edge of her right pec. So that's a good way to ID her, like on first glimpse. Like always wait to see their keel first, but there are certain things like Trixie's little kind of dark blotch, and then Alice's Alice's barnacle. When you see them coming, you can kind of be like, hey, I think that's this shark. And then as they swim by, you can kind of confirm it. So it's nice to be able to have those little things where once you get really confident, you can just see those like teeny little characteristics and know immediately who you're looking at. This is Yushan. You guys seem to have Yushan down pretty good. So that's Yushan, a little small guy, tilted dorsal fin, got about 1,500 fish following him. That's Yushan. Wow, he has a lot of fish right now. He went from like 5 to like 50 in one lap. I'm proud. There were no guesses for who was 630. That was Taroko. 630 was Taroko. He had that bent keel and that really not tilty, the curvy fin. Well, next time he swims by, I'm not going to have you guys guess. I think I'm going to point out Trixie and Taroko next time they swim by, because we seem to be struggling with them a little bit. Which is understandable. I was calling Taroko Trixie for like 3 months. Actually more, probably. So I can relate. I can relate to that struggle. Taroko is coming down low. Looks like this one may be looping around here. We'll be able to see it. They keep switching directions. It's like they're trying to be confusing. Except for Yushan. Yushan always swims this direction. Like, I have never seen him go counterclockwise, I don't think. Like, most of them, the other three, often do counterclockwise, and like every now and then they'll have kind of like a clockwise day, or like they'll be switching it up like they are today, but he's always going clockwise. I like when mantas swim like this. They're like on top of each other. It's cool. All right, bye-bye, Michael. Oh, oh no. Well, even with Michael gone, it still says we have 2 people watching, so I don't know if it's counted for him being gone yet. Kuroko just coming back for more. Always swimming so fast. Did I call him Kuroko? I meant Yushan. I don't know what I called him, but this is Yushan. Okay, we have a shark. We have all kinds of sharks like coming in different directions. This is gonna be Alice. I can see her little barnacle already. So, and then you got that big old shredded tail. So she's really easy to tell apart. Look at that tail. It's completely messed up. And then she got all those freckles. The camera's been better at loading those freckles lately. So that's Alice right there. This right here, we gotta see who this is. Pretty sure this is gonna be Trixie. Yep, see that? See that, wait, nope, nope, this is Toroko. It's Toroko, see that bent? See that bend right there? There's a bend right there, and then his tail is super curvy. That's Toroko, that's what he looks like. You gotta keep that fin in your brain and that bend. He is so big, like, I can't believe how big he is. He is really big, and then Yushan is just like, hey guys, I'm small. Right here, this is, she's too far away, but that's okay. Too far away to be pointed out. Then this is Yushan up here, and Tank. Tank the turtle. Tank is a green sea turtle. Tank is pretty cool. Oh no, no, there's only one person. Okay. There goes Tank again. Can be a little bit boring when we're waiting for sharks to come by. That's Yushan again. I'm getting a little bit of a view of that scoop up there. That circular scoop out of his dorsal. We got all 4 mantas up here. That's interesting. Feeling very social today. Pretty sure that's Yushan still swimming around there with that big old tilted dorsal of his. Yeah, the tank seems like really cloudy today. Yeah, this down here is Yushan. Yeah, that's Yushan. Can't tell who this is yet. They're being really difficult today. Oh, we're gonna get a side view. Alright, so yeah, this is gonna be Alice. You can see all those freckles are loading in for us today. She's got that big old barnacle on her right pec, and then we got this torn up tail right about here. This is gonna be Taroko, I believe. Yep. So you got that bent tail right there. You gotta look right in this area. See that bent keel, and then his big old curvy fin. Just curves real circularly. It's very pretty. Tapers to a fine point. Taroko has the prettiest tail of all of them. Taroko is the pretty one. Oh, now it's 2. Okay. We have like so many people like hopping on and off. I'm like, woo. Give me whiplash. I don't know who's here. I don't know who's not here. I don't know if anyone's like logged in. That's okay. Here's a shark right here. This one is going to be Trixie because we can see her tail is not bent. She does not have the curvy fin of Yushan, and she also, I mean Taroko, she doesn't have Taroko's fin, and she also does not have the tattered tail of Alice. I keep getting the names mixed up today. This down here is Yushan. He's just like, I have fish. Woo! Yushan's just living life. I almost called him Taroko again. Goodness gracious. I'm going crazy. This down here is Yushan again. See how small he is? He's like tiny compared to the others. Why are you flinging your tail around so much, cat? Let's see who this is up here. I'm gonna let whoever's left guess this one right up here. This is gonna be 640. Who's this up here? You gotta wait for that keel to come around. Look at the keel and look at the tail fin. 640 right up here. Oh goodness. Oh gosh, Rachel. Just destroy my bed. Okay. Man, she pulled up like a huge... Oh my gosh, cat. I can't... You're lucky we care about you. You would have been declawed so long ago. Alright. I'm not seeing any guesses, but for whoever is still around, 640 was Taroko. He had that bent keel and that curved fin. Here's a shark. Can't even... Is that a sandbar shark? I don't know. Oh. You better lay down. You're ripping out my bed. That's Yushan. Getting on all the wrong links. Okay, there we go. Alright, here comes a shark. Don't know if it'll... Looks like this is going to be Alice. You see that barnacle right there? Right at the tip of that fin, and then her tail's coming around. Look how torn up it is. Even her fin, like her actual fin, is really roughed up, like on the bottom edge of it. Meow. Meow. I enjoy meowing at my cat. Because I'm weird. Okay. Alright, now we have 3 people. Hopefully someone will participate. Here comes a shark. Alright, who's this gonna be? This is 643. $6.43 right here, and up here we can have, let's see if this keel becomes available right up here. This is going to be $6.44, the one on top. Look at that. Yep, there's the keel. Look at that keel. What does it look like? Does it look bent? Does it look torn up? Does it look neither? And that's Trixie. What about the fin? Does the fin look curved? Does that fin look curved? That's 6.44. The one that swam by was 6.43. Well, unfortunately, my parents are home, so I'm going to have to end the stream. I hope you guys enjoyed being here, and I'll probably have one of these pretty soon again. So, hope you had fun, and bye-bye. Also, just, let you know, 6.43 was Trixie, and 6.44 was Taroko. So, if you want to, like, rewind and see who's who, then you can do that. But for now, I've got to go. So, bye-bye, everybody.